A true crime story of betrayal, ambition, and a rooftop that held more secrets than it should have. It was supposed to be a regular Wednesday night. Daniel Kessler, a 21-year-old second-year student at Crestwood University, was found dead at 10:47 p.m. after falling from the rooftop of Eldridge Hall, the tallest building on campus. The first report came from a janitor on night duty who thought he'd heard thunder, but it was the sickening thud of Daniel's body hitting the pavement. The police were quick to call it a suicide. After all, Daniel had no family around, his grades had dropped recently, and there were whispers of depression. But what if that's exactly what they wanted people to believe? Daniel wasn't just another student. He was brilliant, a scholarship winner, a quiet but driven computer science major known for his sharp logic and shyness. His mother passed away when he was 16. His father, a retired military officer, had raised him alone. But in college something changed. His girlfriend, Melissa Ray, a political science major and student senator, had recently broken up with him and had moved on a little too quickly. His roommates, Kareem and Tyler, both business students, were known partiers and had begun distancing themselves from Daniel. His computer science professor, Dr. Langford, had failed Daniel's last project, accusing him of plagiarism. Even his counselor, Ms. Downey, had warned, Daniel seems isolated, withdrawn, like he's given up. But what nobody realized was that Daniel had been keeping receipts, literally, digitally. And after his death, those receipts started surfacing. 2 weeks after the fall, the official ruling was still suicide. But Daniel's father, Thomas Kessler, didn't buy it. A former intelligence officer, he knew how to read between lines and between people. He hired a private investigator, Grace Nwoko, who uncovered. Daniel had set up a hidden drive accessible only with a sequence of codes, the final one sent to his father 3 days before he died. There were audio recordings, screenshots, and files labeled, "If I don't make it." And the most haunting part? A single video file titled, "They Want Me Gone." Or as Grace dug deeper, the story unraveled like a spider's web. Melissa Ray, the ex-girlfriend, had been involved in a cheating ring where students paid to get exam answers. Daniel had discovered she was using his old codes and AI tools to feed the operation. He confronted her and she ended things days later. Kareem and Tyler, his roommates, were runners for the operation. They feared Daniel would expose them, especially after he threatened to go to the dean. Dr. Langford, the professor, wasn't just a hard grader. He was in on it. Melissa had been using dirt on him, an affair with a TA, to stay protected and manipulate grades. When Daniel reported the plagiarism claim as false, Langford doubled down to protect himself. But most damning of all, the night Daniel died, someone else was on the roof. A neighbor from the building across the street, testing his new camera lens, had caught something. A shadow. Then two. Then one shadow pushed the other. It wasn't a jump. It was a shove. The footage was grainy but clear enough. Grace enhanced the video, and investigators matched the clothing and time logs with swipe card entries. The one who pushed Daniel was Kareem. But there's a twist, which happened to be that Melissa was there too. She had lured Daniel to the roof, telling him she wanted to talk. She wore a wire. Kareem waited behind the rooftop vent. They had planned to record him threatening them, to use it as leverage if he went to the authorities. But Daniel had come prepared with his own recordings, and when the conversation turned, he threatened to go public immediately. Panicked Kareem acted. And Melissa didn't stop him. With the evidence in hand, police arrested Kareem. Under pressure, he confessed and implicated Melissa. Dr. Langford was suspended indefinitely after internal review confirmed grade manipulation and failure to report student fraud. Melissa received 12 years for conspiracy and obstruction. Kareem received 25 to life for second-degree murder. Dr. Langford lost his license. Tyler turned state witness for immunity. Daniel's story could have ended in silence, but it didn't. Thanks to his father's relentless pursuit and his own digital breadcrumbs, the truth came to light. A scholarship was established in Daniel's name for students who report academic fraud. And his final message, recorded days before his death, was played at his memorial. The truth always matters, even if you die telling it. Tell his story. But don't make him a saint. Make him real. Because real people change the world. And that's what Daniel was. Not perfect. Not untouchable. Just a young man who believed in something and refused to stay silent. His fall wasn't a suicide. It was a murder covered in shadows, buried under shame. But in the end, truth fell harder and hit deeper than any rooftop edge. Subscribe, like, comment, and share for more crime stories.